Welcome back to Anything That Moves. Here I am, Miss Money Maker. We're going to get into this guy. Yes, we're going to just talk about Palantir, the stock. We're going to talk about, we got Palantir, we got the hidden gem. We have CB, the new stock that Warren Buffett is looking at, like he bought and acquired. Everybody's worrying about that now. Grab, we're going to talk about that stock that's trending up. Walmart. So we have a couple of things. So let's get into it, starting with Palantir, of course. That's why we had the little guy. But let me just say, this guy right here, isn't he just a little interesting to look at? His hair is always just like moving around. It's like, okay, what are you doing with this? I think it's just to draw attention to the stock, to keep it in the public eye or something like that. You know. Okay, so here we are. Palantir, let me get the marker. Let's get the marker. All righty, we have our little marker. You see, we have a little resistance here. Okay, it's a little resistance at this level. I drew that because over here, we hit this price broke above, kind of a little hesitated though, and then it came back to the same price point. Okay, so this hold on. Okay, when we're around this $22 level, we came here before, we hit it, we bounced above. So price interacts with this level a little bit. We're here now, so you know, just let's just realize price interacts with this level. Hopefully we could shoot above this also, this little white line here, and keep going. But this is what I wanted to show you, is that from here, if we kept going and we just went to that the other trend line where we had resistance before, the third line in the blue box, we would be up 15%. So we have 15% that we can gain. If we go all the way up to where the red candlestick is, right? Like almost a $27 level. So it's, well, $27 pretty much is exactly. We would be 23% gain to the tippy top. The Miss Piggy level, I wouldn't suggest that. You know, or take a little profit before we get to that level, because we could reject at that level because we did that before. So that's why I'm saying that right now. So, but if you hold all the way to there, 25% we could do. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you knew that. So my point is, though, while we're down here in this area, buy zone for me. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. I want to show you on another. Hold on, let me just show you on another. All right, some people like to look at it from here. Okay, so this is where we're trading now. All right, this is easier on the eye for certain people, right? You got to get above this purple line, and then you have to keep going all the way up. Hold on. Okay, and then you have to keep going all the way up above this $25.50. We can see some hesitation here because you see price reacted here. Let me just draw a trend line for everybody. Just give me a second. All righty, because you see price reacted here a lot. Okay. What are you talking about, Miss Moneymaker? Price came to this level, came down. It came to this level before, it came down. It was able to shoot through, but then when it did come back down, what happened when it tried to come back up to this level? It rejected it again, and it did the same thing here. It went to that level, but then it came back down. It rejected it again. So we may have problems here, and definitely problems here around that $25 level. So we always have to, you know, watch out, be mindful for all of this. So I wanted to make sure I brought that out, you know, make sure that's knowledge that you know. You can see this, see right here. Technically it's saying sell because we're still down here in this level. We need to really get above this little green line, 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average. We have to like really push our way through that. Okay. So until then it's like, we're just treading water a little bit. Okay. So, but for me, this is like, okay, no, we accumulate down here. We accumulate our shares down here. This is because this is definitely has been a support, this area down here. So the $20.50 level, you know, around there, that's definitely been support. So I'm feeling comfortable between this area. Okay, for a buy, for support. So I wanted to make sure I showed you that. Now, what is Palantir doing for the year? Okay, so for the past year, we see for the year, we're up 129. We might as well just say 130. Okay, 130%. Okay, for the past year. That's great. So what is Miss Moneymaker Secret Stock doing? Oh, you mean this one right here? You mean this? You mean, oh, wait, hold on. Which one? This one right here? This stock right here? Yeah, what is that doing? What is that doing? That's nicely going up. Nicely going up. Okay, ticker symbol ALAR. Look into that. Palantir does stuff with software. ALAR. What are they doing? You know, some of these companies, oh my gosh, the things they're into. But this has been going up for a while. How much has it been going up? Oh, I'm glad you asked me. Let's look. What? You see that number right there? I showed this in some of my other videos. And why am I going back over this? Because you cannot ignore something that's going up over 1,000%, people. Okay. While we're playing around with what is Palantir doing, this thing chugging. Okay. For the past year. So I want to make sure you look into this company. All right. Based in Israel. So do some homework on that. Now we're going to keep moving on to CB, Chubb. We're just briefly talking about Chubb. Why are we talking about Chubb? Let me bring my little self down here. We're talking about Chubb because Warren Buffett acquired it. So since Warren has it, Warren Buffett, everybody needs to know, oh, what is it doing? And you see here in the past around this area, there was a little bit of resistance. Okay. Okay. $260 level. Okay. Now it shot straight through there. Shot straight through. Everybody know Warren Buffett has it. They want it. We're up here. When you shoot straight up like that, sometimes, after a while, sometimes, you know, the buzz dies down, everybody calms down and kind of forgets and moves on to something, the next shiny thing a little bit. We could drop down a little bit. So my point is, don't buy all at one time. Like, slowly go into this if you're going into this. Okay? Slowly. Like, take your time just in case we bloop, 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 drop down a little bit. And if, you know, and just in case we it's hard to tell. I don't know. With all the following, I don't know. But just slowly go into it. Take your time. It'll be here. It'll be here for a while. Build your position nicely. Alrighty. So here we go. It's saying, technically speaking, strong buy. All right. This is what they're saying. For some people, I know stock that costs this much, it may be like too much for them. Like, oh, I don't want to buy something that costs that much. You know, it all depends how much money you have and et cetera. Okay. But so here we go. How much are we up for, you know, one whole year? That's it. So it's hard for me to get so excited when I just showed you what? That's up 1,000, over 1,000%. Like, how excited can I get? And this one only costs $26. Okay? Yes. Okay. Hello. All right. So it's easier. It's way easier anyway, think about it, decide and everything. So that is Chubb. Now Grab. Certain people here for Grab. We got to keep it moving on. We'll get this video too long. Now with Grab, let me just move it down here. Okay. So you see this part here for Grab. It says, okay, $6 a share. Okay. So I know some people are here because they heard about Grab can go up to $6 a share. Okay, fine. But okay, we're kind of, you know, like high up, breaking into some clean air. No, because in the past, look here on the left side. See there on the left side? When we got to $3.90, a little bit of resistance, we came down. Went to the same price target before, came down, price point, and came down. So we have to be careful. There's no reason for you to think that, oh, this time is different. Well, no, it can happen again. So I'm just going to put the line. I could put it to the tippy tops. I'm not. I'm going to just say, like, see, we're almost at it now. Like, because you see this area too? Like, expect some resistance. Just expect to have some hesitancy and everything. I don't know if you may. So I just want to show you this. Okay. Maybe it'll break clean through. I do not know if it will. Or will it bounce off? Either way, it should be some hesitancy because price never forgets. It just never forgets. Okay. And people like me, I can see your chart. So I know hesitancy. Okay. Sell some. All right. So I'm showing you this. So in case you're not looking at charts, like, hey, it could be a little hesitancy. We could go down. So it doesn't mean that it won't. It can go down, but then break above. So I don't know. Just want you to be aware of that. As we move on to, wait, hold on. You may want to see, this is what it's looking like right now for a Grab. Okay. Technical strong buy. Yeah. This part here. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great. Okay. It has had runs before. Like it runs strong, then it drops. It runs strong, then it drops. It runs strong, then it drops. So it's just the same thing. It's going to run strong and then it's going to drop. Be aware. See, you have to look at the patterns. I look at the patterns. Okay. So something to know there. We are moving on to, who doesn't like Walmart? All right. Walmart is not going anywhere. That's going to be, Walmart is not having bankruptcy. Not as long as America's, here. Okay. So earnings, right? Blows up. Boo, we're doing good. We're up here in the clean air. Alrighty. But just like we had earnings before, we shoot up. And then with a little bit of time, you see, it bounced down a little. It came down the next day, this red candle, then the green candle, and then it went back up. So I'm saying maybe it'll come down a little bit and then keep going back up. So my point is, I don't like buying when we're so high up. I like to try to, let's get some support. Like, I'm not saying that it'll go back. See, it was resistance here. All right. So that resistance level, let me just draw a line for everybody who likes the trend lines. Okay. Because we had a lot of, hold on. Okay. So let's get the marker here at this price point. So like say $61.50. We had resistance here, and also here at this. So then it shot above. Can it come back down, touch here, and then keep going up into the sunset, to the sunrise, whatever you want to call it. So, if I was into this, then I would be, okay, let me set some alerts around $62. Okay. So I can buy around here, give it time, base out. If it does that, this is not my real cup of tea. Why? Because it's only, see this for the year, 27. I can't, people. How you expect somebody to get excited on something like that when I know this exists, right? So that's kind of like, that's asking me, I can't. But I want to make sure different, all these different things that are happening. This is what Walmart is doing. Let me leave you with a quote before we go, all right? Motivation, inspiration, we need it. All right. A lot of people already know who this is. So how much of an introduction does he really need? Here we go, Mr. Wayne. So he says, we all know, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. 100%, people. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So some of the beauty with Palantir, you could buy down here while it's still building a support. Okay, this one. The reason why I like this right now, too, is because we're on this purple line. All right. One time we broke below it, but we came back. See, it touches the purple line support. Okay. It came back above. So it's still a support area. We're here now. So I like to buy something on a support, not when it's high up with nothing under it to give it support. It's like buying on support is like buying on the floor, and then you ride it up to the ceiling like that. Okay. So I will be building more position while we're here in this area. So when we're looking at these different things, it's good to know there's different types of stocks going on, but what did Wayne say? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. 100% of the shots that you don't take. There's a lot of different variety out here. So you have a whole lot of different choices. But if you don't do anything, well, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Click like and subscribe. I'm going to have hidden gems. I have a whole lot of them. Okay. I'll see you next time or anything that moves. Bye for now.